right, you're good. A lot of feedback.
We lost our Bluetooth connection somehow. Testing one, testing two. Testing one, testing two. Testing one, testing two. Had some Bluetooth problems. Can't figure out how to put the microphone on. And stay on my head. Lambton wins the draw. To call them the attack. Mallory comes away with it. It's a 2-on-2 heading the other way. And tried to pass it to I guess offsides there. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear us out there. Game 2 just started for the North Stars. We had some audio problems in the beginning here, so 11:43 to go. It's first period. Mallory sends the puck to the near side wall and sends the zone back to the left D, right D for Lambton. Pops out of the zone. Now Zoe back helping. It's in the zone for Lambton attack. This is game 2 for the North Stars 12U Silver Sticks tournament. Send it back around to the wall, near side wall to Gemma, who can't get the puck. Puck is trickles. Hits Stella. Riley's going to change. Landon gets it. Cross-ice pass to the left wing at the blue line. Carries it in. Jocelyn hosts it over there. Knocks it free. Puck trickles in behind the net to Stella. Stella hustles back to it now to forehand. Passes it up. Tries to get it to Hunter. Comes out of the zone with Jocelyn. So she's going to carry it in. She races up to center ice. Makes the move. Poked away. Shot by Jocelyn on net. Goalies make a save. Right pad save. Now to Hunter. Tries to pass to Jocelyn. Somebody's on the wrong side of the ice. Back to the blue line. Cora sends it. Redirects off of Jocelyn into the corner. Kept in the zone by Michaela. Still battled. Need a hard send. Can't get it. Michaela's with it. Backhand pass. Tried to get up to Braley. Ends up back in the defensive zone behind the net to Michaela, looking for up ice pass. Bounces a funky pass off the wall. It's delayed offside. And the attack will accidentally send it back in their defensive zone. Jocelyn's going to change. Braley's going to change. Mallory back on. Back to the blue line. Cleared. That will be an icing call. Now they'll reset now. We're going to have Avery on right wing. Mallory will take the draw in the offensive zone. 9:41 to go, first period. Near side dot. Zoe comes in at right wing. Avery at left wing. Mallory wins it back to Michaela. Dumps it in the zone on her forehand. Into the back of the net. Avery wins. Pass back to Cora. Gets there and Cora can't hold it. Comes out of the zone. It was a good play by Avery. Very smart play. Just not held in. Now to Zoe. Tries to pass it off the wall to herself. Kept in. Now to Mallory. Tries to bring it up. She battles. In the skates. Not free. Back to Stella. Dinner feet. She battles. Back to Michaela. Sends it. Oh, bouncing puck. Weird bounce. Off the back wall. Came to the net right in front. Zoe can't get it out. Off her backhand. Backhand deep to the wall. Back to Stella along the far side wall. Hits the referee. Stolen by the attack. Mallory's in there battling. 2-on-2 battle. Still loose. Stuck against the wall in skates. Finally, Mallory comes out of it. Now there's no. Can't get it out at the blue line. That's got to come out of the zone. Stella shot stop, change direction. This is up to Zoe again. She can't handle the puck. Now Mallory comes over to help. Zoe goes down. Centering pass through the center, through the point. Slot. Backhand pass up to Avery. Avery finally gets it out of the zone. We'll get a line change. That puck's going to trickle in on the goalie. No icing. Jocelyn comes in. Attack gets past all three forwards who are all looking at the puck as a magnet. Stella rides off the player into the boards. Now it's up to Hunter. Tries the cross-eye pass. Now it's the center slot. Now to Emsley behind the net. Forehand, bounce off the wall. And it'll trickle outside of the zone. That's offsides. Delayed offsides, no call. North Stars need to get spread out and go. Stella brings it up off the wall. Comes out of the zone. Jocelyn's going to get there. Hunter's on her right. She's along the wall. Centering pass to Hunter. Hunter in to make a play. Good spacing that time by the North Stars. Emsley under pressure. Off the wall. Off of Gemma's stick. Sent back in deep. That's on net. Off of Camille's stick. Off the back wall. Bad. Not a great pass. Got to attack the puck there, North Stars. Sent in deep by the attack. North Stars, none able to get out of the zone and make a play. Pass up the wall. Attack, keep it in again. Finally bounces pass. They're going to wave off icing. No icing there. Get a line change. Braley's back in. Zoe's back in. Mallory's back in. All three forwards doing the same thing. All of them went to the puck magnet. Sent back in deep. Lambton got the puck past them. There's a forward on the wrong side of the ice. Mallory sends across the ice. No forward there. Braley gets on her forehand, circles around the backhand, makes a move. Out of the zone, poked away. Landon send it back into out to Michaela. Off the wall. Right back to her. Backhand pass now. Zoe. Back to all three North Star forwards standing next to each other again. Mallory picks it up and clears it, passes it directly to the left defense man at the blue line who dumps it back in. Last 5 minutes been played inside of the defensive zone for the North Stars. So now that line will change. Forwards need to hustle out. That's not a good change for the North Stars. Along the back wall. Loose. Finally, Jocelyn attacks the puck. Wraparound try by Lambton. Battle behind the net. Michaela battles. Pass out to the left D. Swings and misses. Centering pass. Avery's there. Kicks it aside. Right D comes in. Sends it back in deep. Probably going on 6 minutes in the defensive zone now. North Stars cannot make a play. Hunter finally comes out in the neutral zone. She needs to get it in deep. It's knocked away and in deep. No icing. All three forwards, all attacking. Good rub off by Hunter. Knocked the puck free. Now into the back wall in the defensive zone again. Emsley stopped, changes direction, bounces off skate. She's got some space and room. She can carry that up. Makes a move. She gets hooked. She still gets it back in. She has no help at all, though, as North Stars were making a line change. Now it's a 2-on-1. Mallory comes over to help to get her freed up. She needs to get her stick in there. She's not even using her stick. She's just pushing on players. Now the puck comes free. Mallory goes down. That ended up being a 4-on-2 for Lambton. Gemma needs to attack the puck. Mallory comes back over, steals it, sends it back into the corner. Gemma's going to come over and help. That's good help by Gemma. Zoe needs to stay in the slot. Zoe looking for a centering pass. Deflects off an attack skate, and Zoe goes down. Mallory steals it again. Oh, Zoe almost came away with it. Almost had a breakaway. Mallory comes out. Good pressure by Zoe that time. 3 minutes to go in the first period. Score 0-0. Swing and a miss by the attack. Jocelyn chips it in. That's a good play by Jocelyn. And cleared off of Stella's skate. Now back to Cora. They're back in the defensive. Zoe's got to change. Play by Zoe makes it, or Cora, I mean. Now stolen by the attack. Wrap around by the attack off of Jocelyn's skates. Spin around the far side wall. Stella's going to come over. She gets tripped and kept in. That should come out of the zone. No, he's going to keep it in. Hunter dumps it. I think we're going to have icing call, though. So at least 6 or 7 minutes straight, almost, was played in the North Stars defensive zone. Now we'll take another defensive zone draw. Mallory will be out there with Braley and Cora, and the attack win the draw. Back to Michaela. Now over to Braley. Along the near side wall. Cross side. Mallory chips it up. Can't connect with Hunter. Now Michaela off the wall. So Hunter's stick. Hunter sends it in. That's a good play. Gets it in deep. She's going to chase after it. It's behind the net. Attack gets there first. Braley battles. Kept in by Cora. Nope. Comes out of the zone. Now it's a 2-on-1 going the other way. And the attack just dumping in deep. Michaela gets there. Deflects off the stick. Now Hunter skates it up. Mallory's tired. Attack gets there. Braley skating away from the play. Now to Mallory. Pokes. Cora sends it back in deep. Mallory's got to change. Along the near side wall. To Cora's backhand. She can't get it in. Now she gets her forehand in it. And it comes and trickles out of the zone. Michaela will go back there. That might be icing. No, they're not going to call icing. What's icing? Michaela picks it up. She needs a quick pass. She gets it to Zoe. Comes out of the zone. That's a delayed offside right now. They tag up. Now back to Michaela around the board. That needs to be Braley. She needs to attack that. The Lambton player went down, was already kind of starting to fall when Braley wiped her out. Zoe can't make a play. Attack makes a move. Wrap around centering pass. Shot. Misses short side. Braley way in deep, sent around the board to nobody. Braley too deep. Sent back in deep, now in behind the net. Cora's there battling. Now is always there. It's a 2-on-2 battle. 17 seconds to go. North Stars need to just not give up a goal here. Back to the right D. Dumped into the corner. That D should have shot the puck. Loose puck. Oh, right through the slot. 2 seconds to go. There's a broken stick in the corner. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, Michaela's broken the stick. Okay. So Michaela broke her stick. She's got a backup stick. Parents are going to get it right now. The North Stars will change direction. 15 minutes on the clock. Mallory comes in. Might have to play with 3D. And the attack, win the draw. Back to the left C. Sent across. Mallory goes down. Now it's up through the zone. Now into the slot. Shot. Puck trickles in on Camille. Didn't get her stick on it, but it bounced up into her lap. She's able to make the save, and we get a whistle. 14:47 to go. 13 seconds off the clock. Mallory makes the draw, but so it comes back to Emsley. Puck trickles off of Emsley's stick. The winger's got it. Forward's got it in the back wall. Emsley comes back over. Mallory comes in to help. Comes loose now. Emsley's going to drive up the ice. She gets taken out. No call. Puck is in the players. Mallory battles for it. Comes across. Now over to Stella. Stella's got some room. Drives up. Shot. This has been behind the net. This is with Avery's out there now. Mallory looking to make a pass. Shot. Zoe got a shot. Good pass. Good shot by Zoe. Goalie makes the save. Steps in at the neutral zone now, red line. Zoe comes back to help. Smacks off an attack. Back to the lefty. Into the slot. Tipped. Out of Avery. Avery can't get out of the zone. Sent back in. Attacked by Zoe. Pass out to the left wing. Good pass by the attack. Driving up the ice. Avery comes over to help. Goes in behind the net as the attack are changing. Stella, forehand pass. Difficult pass. Kept in the zone. And cleared the dump. That's a good play by Stella. That will not be icing. That'll help some people change, I think. Forwards need a quick change. Emsley back in. There's his wide. Good. And sent in. Needs to be harder dump than that. 13 minutes. Hunter tries right there. Loose. Hunter made a beautiful short side pass. Got it to Jocelyn. Jocelyn got a shot off, and the goalie made a save. Good pressure by the North Stars. 12:59 to go, first period. They'll take an offensive zone draw. Jocelyn's in there now with Gemma and Hunter. Wins the draw. Back to good job by Cora, sending it back in deep. As Michaela got it blocked from the point. Now the right wing's got it. Good pressure by Jocelyn. Kept in by now to Jocelyn's. Got two in the middle. Pressure by Gemma. And it comes out of the zone. Gets past Cora. Backhand. It's going to come back to the attack. Good job by Gemma that time. Now up to Jocelyn. She gets stick checked. Same way. That should be icing. I think that'll trickle down far enough. And it will be. It will reset. Good job by the North Stars with some pressure there. Good. That was a good draw win by Jocelyn. Back to Michaela. 12:20 to go in the first period. And now we'll reset. Near side dot offensive zone. Mallory with some instructions to Braley. And puck goes to the side. The attack unit. And it's sent around to the far side corner. Braley goes there. Forehand, sends it back the other way. Zoe's going to come back to try to get there. Two attackers there. And Mallory sends it back in deep. Braley's going to try to get there. Now all three North Stars are behind the net. Braley's trying to make a centering pass. Quickly, almost had Zoe in the front. Just about got the puck to Zoe. Zoe was in just the right spot, right where she should have been. Puck goes over the bench into the stands. Quick change. Avery back in. Jocelyn back in to take the draw with Hunter. Michaela and Cora on defense. Nice draw in. Into the middle. Michaela gets a shot. It gets blocked and it'll get knocked out of the zone. So Cora comes back. Picks it up. D pass to Michaela. Pass up to Jocelyn. Gets it in the zone. Stick check from behind by the attack. Back to Michaela. Fires. On net. Goalie's got to make a play. Center on the wall. Cora can't hold it in. Michaela comes back to help pick it up. She's on her forehand. She's going to be under pressure. Sends it around the wall. Two North Stars there. Hunter smacks at it. That's going to roll kind of wildly. That'll be icing call. No icing call. How was that not an icing call? So pass from Hunter back across ice into the defensive zone to Emsley. Emsley bounces off her puck, off her stick. Swing and a miss. Loose in the middle. Still loose. Still loose. Camille's finally able to lock it down, and we get a whistle. 10:48 to go, first period. Now we're back in for a defensive zone draw with Zoe and Gemma. And comes over loose in the feet. Gemma clears it. Down that's trickling toward the goalie. Zoe is racing hard. Good pressure by Zoe. And it took a wrong side angle at it. And that'll come out of the zone. She goes to the right side on that. That's a good cross-ice pass to Gemma, who played wide. Good job. And Mallory goes down. Took a stick. Into the corner now, Zoe. Mallory took a stinger. I think she'll be okay. Jocelyn back into the defensive corner. Up the wall. Lefty sends it back in deep. Back to Stella. Bounces off the wall. Needs to get to Gemma. Needs to attack it. And she just dumps it down the wall. That'll be an icing call. They're going to wave off the icing there. Back to the wall. Good job by Gemma. Now to Emsley. Sends it. Bounces loose into the middle. The attack are attacking. Zoe's going to come off. Puck is sending deep. That's on Camille. She knocks it to the side. Emsley sends it around the corner to Gemma. On her forehand. Cross-ice pass. And comes out of the zone. Delayed offside. Back in deep. Bounces. A funky bounce. North Stars having a hard time controlling it. Passes it directly to the lefty. Shot. That's in the feet. Loose. Still loose and behind the net. Puck is still loose. And the whistle. Oh, no. Didn't blow the whistle. Puck is loose along the wall now. North Stars all looking disoriented. Now up to Hunter. Hunter needs to get it out of the zone. She does. Went right past two players. Jocelyn's got to come out for a change. Hunter's going to come out. Mallory's back in now. Look wide. There's Mallory. She just smacks it. Comes in. Pass it over to... Oh, almost got to Zoe. D making a change. Center on the wall. Good thought by Mallory, though. Zoe was there. Just the play was off a little bit, but it was the right play. Now back to Rayleigh. She needs to pass it quickly. Now that gets up to Mallory. Mallory just sends it in deep. Eight minutes to go. Attack by Mallory. Rayleigh backhand, and it just trickles past Cora. Loose in the middle. Mallory tries to make the move down to Zoe. Send it in deep. Loose in the feet. It's in the zone though. The attack. Bring it down the wall. Pass Braley. Poked away by Cora. It's in the referee's feet. Good stick work. That gets past Mallory. Now to the red line for the right D. For the attack. Who will send it in deep. This score is 0-0. First period. This got to be second period. Michaela in the corner. Sends it off the wall. Now goes in the other side into the deep side corner. Cora there. Centering pass into the corner. North Stars need to get it to it. Mallory chips it out of the zone. Braley's going to chase hard after it. Like to see that hustle. Good pressure by Braley. That's the way it's supposed to go. Mallory tired. Still makes a move. It's in the zone. Throws off the stick. Two North Stars there. Can't get to it. Bounce off the wall. Cora. Bounce off an attack player. It's going to be an odd man rush going the other way. Good back check by Jocelyn. Now it's in the feed. Puck is still loose. Michaela battles. And the puck gets to Camille. She's able to lock it down. 6:38 to go. I think we're in the second period. Are we not in the second period? Score 0-0. We get a change. So the referee is not allowing the defense to change for some reason. Not quite sure what the call is there. So Cora's got to stay. Michaela's got to stay. Draw is one back to the lefty who fires, misses wide by a foot. Into the slot. So Cora bounces off the wall, does come out of the zone. Now to Cora. Got to be stronger with the puck. Good physical ride. Now hard out. Quickly. Off the wall. Pass up to the right winger.